Hello and welcome to my first day on earth, apparently. Where's the camera? Welcome to the first installment of the series that I want to call BCB. BDB. Why did I say C? BDB. BDB, bada bing, bada boom. BDB. It stands for body double buddy. I'm going to be your body double buddy. Say that 3 times fast. Fucking hell. Body double buddy. Body double body. Body double body. Basically, if you're working, writing, drawing, reading, doing anything, and you need some more focus, and you need an entity or just someone to be working alongside you, you can use this video because it helps me, at least. So I don't play music in the background because if I play music, I want to control the music, and to control the music I have to go on my phone, and if I go on my phone I go on Instagram, and if I go on Instagram I don't get any work done. So no music. And also I listen to music all the fucking time. I can take a break. Oh my goodness. I will be a yapper because this is the only time I get to have a mental stream that's verbal for a long period of time, because I'm more of a listener, not by choice, but because almost all the people I meet yap and they can't conceive of the idea that maybe the person they're talking to also wants to say something. I'm gonna get drawing now. I wish I had the ability to just talk for hours, or maybe not hours, but for so long to somebody and not care that they haven't said anything for the past 15 minutes. I actually can't relate to people who do that at all. At what point, like, there's no thought in their heads where they're talking to someone for like 15 minutes where they think, they haven't said anything for a while, and they just keep going. It happens quite a lot. I like to go out a lot. I like to speak to people a lot. And I like people to feel heard, because I don't feel heard a lot in this life. I like to make sure other people feel heard. But because my priority is making other people feel heard, I don't get heard. So it's a self-fulfilling prophecy of no one listening to me. But anyways, these people who, even in group settings where it's a group conversation, they will just hog the conversation and will not let anyone have a turn. I remember I went to this, like, a social group, and there was this one girl. She had a really cool, almost Lolita style, which I learned was because she did like DDLG type roleplay or whatever. She had a really cute style, but then when I started speaking to her, I realized, oh, I actually don't get to speak to her very much, because she was just speaking the whole time. And there was another girl that was there who was really cool looking as well. We were trying to talk to each other, but she would interrupt us during like our own conversation. But because we were kind of in a group already, we would just like, let's just let her finish, but she would never finish. But then there was one moment where she couldn't remember something, so I was like, my chance. And so I finally stepped in to speak, and she was like offended. She was like, wow, that was rude, you interrupted me. And I'm not a very confrontational person, so I was like, oh yeah, my bad. But then eventually she had to leave, and we were like, wow, that was all good. So yeah, that's like one type of person I cannot relate to, is people who just, they don't give you a gap in the conversation. And I'm not talking about people who might have an issue reading social cues. These are people who are perfectly fine, they just like talking about themselves a lot. And people who don't ask questions back, oh my gosh, my standard for social interactions is so low that when somebody asks me a question that I ask them, I'm actually impressed. And that sounds condescending, but it happens so little of the time that when it does happen, I'm like, holy shit. And that's kind of embarrassing for adults, honestly. Like, it's socialization that been that worn down, that people, especially when you're asking someone about their hobbies, like, do you not think the person you're talking to also has hobbies? You can't throw that back at them like, oh, what do you like to do for fun? Like, fuck's sake. And I actually go out quite a lot. I'm out I wouldn't say most days, but like more often than not, as soon as I come home from work, I'm like getting ready to go out somewhere and I talk to a lot of people. So you'd think, oh, she's a social butterfly. She must have lots of friends. No. Nah. I think it's just because when people choose what friends to make, they would much rather have someone more similar to them than people who are different, because it just makes it easier. The more things you have in common with someone, the easier it is to get along with them. Which is, yeah, obviously that's true. But I don't mind being friends with people who are different to me, but other people mind being friends with people who are different to them. Bit of a mouthful. What I mean is that the girls in my area, or the area that I live in, they're all very. They have the same kind of similar interests, similar styles, similar way that they were brought up. So I don't fit in with them really well. Oh, quirky, she doesn't fit in. But then they don't try to make themselves accommodating. So it's like that for a lot of places that I go, even to like anime conventions and things. The people at anime conventions are really into anime. I can't say I'm not into anime. Look what I'm drawing. Oh, I'm actually working on characters for a one-shot manga that I want to make called Squares. It's about two boys who become really good friends because of their love of Rubik's cubes. You might think, why didn't you call it cubes then? Because it's like a square is someone who's a bit weird and is a bit of a loner and they're a bit quirky. It's like, they're squares. Just like squares. Anyways, that's what I was saying. People at anime conventions are really into anime, and they have a sort of clique as well that I can't break into either. Where I like anime, but like I don't watch any of the newer stuff. My biggest, well, the anime I like the most is Dragon Ball Z, and I liked Dragon Ball Super. But I'm not super into like JJK or Demon Slayer or any of that, or Chainsaw Man. And all the people you meet at anime conventions these days are into the new stuff. So I can't, even though we have anime in common, when you actually get down to the nitty gritty, it's not that much in common. So I don't actually have many like anime fan friends. Two of my best friends I met at anime conventions, but I think my best friend, we don't talk about anime that much. We met at an anime convention, but that's like hardly anything we talk about. Where was I going with this? I don't know. This is just me talking. This is nice. This is nice. Not this what I'm drawing. I mean, this is nice. I haven't done anything, but this is nice. I'm not used to speaking my thought out. I poke myself in the eye. I'm not used to just speaking my thoughts out loud, because I'm so used to scrolling on the internet after work or listening to music constantly. So this actually feels kind of weird, actually, just saying what I want to say. Obviously I can't say everything I want to say because I get demonetized. I get struck down by Netanyahu. What am I doing? Okay, it's the same pose. This was just like a concept sketch. This little Aoyama looking Takeuchi. Looks like his name is Takeuchi. They do not have names. In this one shot I'm making, they don't have names. There is no dialogue in this one shot manga whatsoever. It's going to be purely based on facial expressions and body language. I'm making this manga as a way to practice facial expressions and body language, because if you want to get better at comics, you have to convey what's happening in the story via visuals. So if your readers can just look at the visuals and be like, I know what's happening, that's good. But if they're like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, I need a whole block of text, that's bad. So this manga is just for me to practice working purely on visuals. Now I have to draw him holding his backpack, which for some reason doesn't exist here at all. I think he should have I gave the other boy a messenger bag and then him a backpack. I kind of like him the messenger bag and the other boy the backpack. Decisions. What are you working on? You writing something? Drawing something? Reading something? stalking someone. No, what am I doing? What am I doing? I've always wondered if I had started posting my art when I was like 12 years old, how many followers would I have now? Probably millions. If I was given the actual boost I needed and given the encouragement I needed and was posting my shit from when I was like 11 years old, drawing shit on PowerPoint with a mouse, like one of these, I bet I had like a million subs. But because I didn't, and I just never did it, it's like whatever. Also, one of the main reasons I don't post my art even now is because I don't use the correct aspect ratio. Instagram wants it to be 1:1. I can't be fucking bothered to crop my shit to 1:1. I'm not doing that. So I just didn't post my stuff. And of the few drawings I have posted on my art Instagram, like years ago, I did do some like recent stuff, but I just can't be bothered. I hate having to crop my shit to 1:1. I ain't cropping anything. I'm not cropping nothing unless it's crop dusting or fine. No, I'm trying to visualize what's happening here. What's going on here? I guess it could just be the same pose. Let me just do the same pose. Same pose. It's gonna be the same pose. Oh, why is his hand so big? That's unnecessary. I'm fucking curious how younger me used to draw traditionally. She was insane. Give that girl a round of applause. But that was madness. If you were to get younger me and sit her down and then get me to sit down and draw the same thing traditionally, she would wipe the fucking floor with me. She would bully me. I could be her physically. No, I'm the same size as I was 6-7 years ago. And she's younger than me. She has more of a youthful spirit than me, so she'd probably beat my younger self would beat my ass drawing and physically. That's embarrassing. Is that right? That is embarrassing. She'd be like, what did we do now? And I'd be like, I can't do line art on paper anymore. What do you mean? Anyways, yeah, I need to shrink this a bit. Shrink yourself before you stick yourself. That should be more of a fuck hands. Me and my homies hate drawing hands. Alright, guys. No one cares. I should just take a bunch of pictures of my hands and then just trace them. If you trace hands, that's fine. That's one of my art hot takes. Tracing hands is fine. No one gives a fuck about the hands. If it's a hand. It's not that important, you know. If you're tracing the whole pose and the whole silhouette, that's different. Actually, if you take the picture yourself and you trace over it, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine in my opinion. Do what you want. If you took that picture, that's all you doing the input. At no point did anybody else do that input. That was all you. I count that as fine. And like sometimes you don't fucking have the time or patience. You don't always have to be patient. You know? Pick your battles. When it comes to hands, I'm throwing hands. Oh, this is why I don't say things out loud. I'm fucking stupid. Anyways. Let's draw this. Boy! I had a driving lesson today. I almost crashed. But then I almost crash every lesson, so that's not that cool. I would like to get a car. I'm most likely going to have my car before I have my license. That's just because of the massive backlog because of COVID and driving tests. So it's whatever. I want to get a little mini Little Mini Cooper. It's like the car Mr. Bean has, but it's not going to be green. It's not going to be that small. I'm going to get a black one with a purple top. Yeah. I know, I think it's cute. Everyone keeps telling me, no, you should get a really cheap car for your first car. Get a cheap one. You can trade it in for it. I don't want to get a cheap car. I want to get a car that I want. I want to get the car that I want. Why am I going to spend less on a car I don't want? Driving around miserable. Fuck that. I can afford it. Piss off. You're not the one driving it. How are you going to tell me what I should be driving? I think now that I remember. Okay. Alright. Why are his shoulders so big? This boy does not work out. You're the boy getting bullied. This boy is getting bullied in the story also. Could you tell? Oh my, can you believe it? This is the boy getting bullied in the story about bullying. I'm really beating that stereotype and those archetypes, aren't I? No, this story has every fucking stereotype you can imagine. I guess his other hand could also be holding the bag strap. Strapping young man. I love straps in the accessories sense. I like harnesses, straps, like belts, straps, and like garter straps. I don't mean like strap or like the Glock strap. I like my strap. No, it's a water gun. It's a water gun. It's a water gun. This is the one I brought to MCM with me during my lady cosplay. It's like a little, there was a moment where a guy was like, Mary, and I was like, what the fuck did you just call me? And it was a really cool moment. But yeah, getting distracted. No straps. We ain't strapped. No one's strapped right now. I'm strapped into this drawing. Anyways, he is gonna be holding this as well. Did any of you guys play Soul Calibur 6? I used to like playing as well. He's like Jesus, but he loves humans and like he likes experimenting with them, and he thinks they're just like adorable little playthings. He's really cool. He's very extravagant and he has a cool name as well. See, does anybody else pose when they're drawing when they have to draw a character? He's like got one strap. Yeah, let me just hold in my bra. One strap. It's more of a it don't matter. No one's gonna see this. Actually, I might put the design sheets at the end of the comic so people can see what was going through my tiny little brain while I was making this. They'd be like, what was she thinking? What was she thinking? That could come out in two very different ways. And like, what was the author thinking when she made this? And what was she thinking? I think I prefer the second reaction, honestly. You want more of a, you want a lingering, you want to make something that lingers, don't you, in the readers' heads, you know? Keep them on their toes. Feel free to mute me, by the way. Did anybody else watch Inazuma Delivery? It was this YouTube series, this Japanese YouTube series about a pig who had a delivery service called Inazuma Delivery, and he ends up having to take care of an alien in a shark suit, and it watches a TV show that teaches you English, and in the TV show it said by the way, so the alien thought that was a cool sound and it said that its name is now by the way. It's adorable. I love Japanese people's brains. They're so good. If I was a zombie, I'd want to be in Japan so I could eat their brains. Yeah, that was really cool. Anyways, can I draw the, oh my god, it doesn't matter. No one's fucking looking at this. As long as it looks possible to be done by a hand, that's all that matters. That was shit. We champions. You're gonna get copyright struck. No, I'm not. I'm not monetized. I don't have any subscribers. We'll keep fighting to the end. His jaw be looking hella childish and feminine. We are champions. We a fucking video with Usher looking everywhere because he thought he was gonna be in the middle. Oh god. Oh goodness me. Alright. Alright. Oh my god. This is kind of hidden behind, isn't it? I'm a G. You know what else is good about this? If you're ever stuck, call an ambulance or like call the police. If you like get bored doing what you're doing, you can look at my screen and you'll feel better because you'll be like, what the fuck is she doing? She's been drawing for 20 minutes. She's done this. Hey, at least, you know what? 20 minutes. Usually, what have I done in 20 minutes? Doom scroll. What have I done in these 20 minutes? Something. Something is better than nothing. Something is always better than doom scrolling. We could all agree. At least I'd hope you'd all agree. If you don't agree, then alright. Contrarian. Contrarian. That's a nice word. I like that. Oh, nice words. Words that would make good names if they weren't already words. A vast majority of plants would make such good names if they weren't already plants. But then again, we already call children plant names anyways. Like, say Mary. What the fuck? Like marigold. Not marigold. What? Mary. Rose. I had a whole bunch. I can't remember. There's like Rose, Poppy, Lily. There's more though. But I'm saying other plant names would make really good names if they weren't so tied to plants already. Like hydrangea. I love that name. I love the name hydrangea. Like you could nickname her hydrangea. That's such a, and hydrangeas are my favorite plant. They're so pretty. But what a name. What a name. Eucalyptus. That sounds like an old man name. Like Eustace. Eucalyptus. Ukulele. What are my names? Cactus. That sounds very foreign. Cactus. Aubergine. You can't tell me that doesn't sound cute. Aubergine. We love an aubergine. What else do we like? What else do we like? My word is final. We like it. You know? I think I watched a video where a girl was talking about words that would be good names. And she said ransom. One of my OCs is called ransom. I was like, thank you. But then Knives Out came out. And I was like, oh. Okay. It is a cool sound, like ransom. But then again, it sounds like handsome. But it's also like evil, like ransom. So it's like double-edged sword. It's like, it's cool and evil sounding. So you kind of have to give it to a villain. Like some names are just villain names. Like you can't be calling your hero. I was gonna say Sebastian, but that sound, I don't know, that'd be triggering Black Panther fans. But it sounds too regal and formal and uptight. You know, Sebastian. It's too formal. Very formal, like Carlisle. You can't be calling your main character Carla. No, Carlisle. That's too unique. Main character names are unique, but it strays to a point where it's like you can't be doing that. Oh my god, we got his body. We're talking body. You got a birthday, want to put it on me. Not this one's body though. He's like 15. Why is he got some hips on him? Damn. Been working out. Okay. Body, yaddy, yaddy. His face now. Let's give him a lethal face card. No, he's a child. I like his face here though. There's nothing wrong with his face. There's nothing wrong with his face. This is literally just a design sheet for his body, but the one I started with was too plain. That was sketched in like 2 minutes. So his eyes, they're just, what were they, like this? And then when it is going on, also I use the default tools, pen tools on Clip Studio Paint. I used to use Fire Alpaca, which was free. Tell me why I bought Clip Studio Paint with my student finance money and I use none of the fucking tools on it. Don't ask me how to do half this shit. Rocket science to me, I don't know. I use the sketch tool, which is just a regular pen with opacity by pressure turned on. The pen I use for line art is just a pen tool. There's nothing on it. No size by pressure on it. No opacity by pressure. It's just a generic pencil. I don't do that. She cost me £100. But I don't care. It's perfect. And then I use there's like some other stuff I use, but not really. But it's just, you don't need that many pens. Honestly, if you watch like a Riot artist draw and paint, they don't use anything either. They use the warp tool most of the fucking time. It's crazy. Like, you don't need all these tools to draw. It's actually crazy. I like watching professional artists draw. They use the lasso tool, a sketch tool, like a blur tool, and they're good. That's it. It's insane. Anyways, he has like bags under his eyes because he's been going through shit. You know what I'm saying? He's not been having a good day. You got like the eye socket thingies. You know that your eyes are in your socket. I have big eyes apparently. Do I have big eyes? All my friends tell me I have big eyes. I don't know what that means. I thought they mean like my pupil, not my pupil, my pupils. My irises are big. Your pupils are the black things. I thought they meant like, no, you just got like, you got big eyes. You look like a bug. Got fucking fly. Anyways, how do I think I copied the way I draw eyes. I copied it from Akibara Maid Wars. I saw a picture of that eye and I was like, gimme, and it works fine. So that's what I do. This comic is going to be completely in black and white because it's going to be manga style. So I don't need to be that. What am I doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? So I don't need to be that detailed with the eyes. Just go down. Go down. Let me just use this shit. Use that. What's there? I might put. There's still gonna be detail in it. It's only gonna be like 26 pages long, so each page is actually gonna be significantly detailed. Because why am I skimping out on details on a less than a 30-page comic? Like, come on, girl, let me out easy. So, there what it is. There what it is. There what that. We do that, and then obviously you want the normal shade in here, innit? You gotta get the your regular shade and put this in here. Eyes. Do I like drawing eyes? I don't. What's my favorite body part to draw? What's your favorite body part to draw? Titties. Oh, I think my favorite body part to draw is boobs. I'm not even lying. It's just boobs are nice though. Boobs are nice. Can't even fault me. Boobs are nice. They don't have to do anything. They just exist. It's like, yeah, I agree. So what am I? Yes, that goes there. And then we gotta put this one there. No, we don't. No, we don't. I'm lying to you. We don't put that one there. We put this one here. There's a big one there. I'm lying to you again. Big one here. Another one here. Slightly smaller one here. Yeah. You get me? You get me? You get me? Lower the opacity. Lower the opacity. Lower the opacity. Lower the opacity. Another one inside the big one. Another one inside the big one. Another one inside the little one. You get me? You get me? You get me? Lower the opacity. Lower the opacity. Yeah, you get me? Under the iris. Under the iris. Under the iris. Lower the opacity. Lower the opacity. That's it. And then big light. Big light. Big light. Big light. That's how I do eyes. No, who fucking cares? That's rude. Don't say that, Nia. Don't say that. That's rude. That's how I draw eyes, at least. So, they're pretty. They're pretty. Looks a bit too pretty, but that's what his eye looks like. His eyes. The eyes. So now, because I drew it, now I'm allowed to copy and paste it. I'm kidding. If you copy and paste your own stuff, you're allowed to. Oh, it's because it's too open. His eyes are meant to be half closed because he's like sick of the shit. Sick of the shit. Turn the freaking bugs. Oh, okay. Put that down. There we go. That's about right. That's about right. That's about right. I'm gonna take the shading down as well. There we go. That's better. Yeah. That's better. I'm gonna put that here. Why am I doing that? Why did I do that? That was just to show what his eye looked like. I'm not actually gonna do that on the fucking. I can like do that or something. Anyways, it's like it. Because he's fed up. This boy is fed up. He's getting bullied by these bullies, and he don't like it. He don't want it no more. Why are they bullying him? It's spoilers. I ain't fucking telling you. That's rude. If you'd like to find out more, stay tuned for fucking nothing because I don't finish anything. That's not true. I finished one comic. It was 200 pages and it was fully coloured. Did it all by myself. And I do want to get it published, but I'm just so busy. But like the fact that I finished that gives me, it's like I've proven myself. You know how Justin Bieber does weird shit now, but he's proved himself to be a good. This is an equal analogy, I promise. Like he's proven himself. Like they're like we're like he can do what he wants now. He's proven he's that man now. You know? So like because I've drawn that 200-page fully coloured, fully done, finished comic, whenever I'm like, oh, I never finished anything, is I know I have finished something. That's untrue. That's a lie. And it feels good to finish like one thing. The reason why I did it is because I was like, okay, I need to finish at least one of my stories because I always chuck them out because they were trash. Even the comic that I finished, I made it up when I was 13, 12 in that time. And I was like, you know what? I have thrown out every single one of my stories that I've made. I want to finish at least one, and I did that one, and I'm very happy with it. I'm extremely happy with it. But the whole publishing process it's not that long, actually. The shit you see in Waterstones lets me know that the publishing process is not that long. It can't be that long. The stuff I'm seeing getting published. The publishing process must be a hop, skip, and a fucking jump with how much slop is being published these days. Even AI stuff gets published these days. So I don't believe the whole it takes long to get published. That's what I say. Oh, it takes long to get published. Anyways, can I? His eyebrows are just like that. You can't really see him though because of his hair. Not frown lines. He's frowning. And then these noses. Where did I steal these noses from? I stole these noses from Obey Me. The game Obey Me. They draw noses like that. And I was like, I like that, so I stole it. Essentially, that's what finding your style is. Finding your style is just stealing from the rich and giving to yourself. It's just being Robin Hood. It only works if you're poor. You're not allowed to steal from other artists if you have money. Shut up. Yeah, so that's fine. We've made progress. What if he's like he's not even looking at? I should make this a bit skinnier, because wide eyes like this, they look too. I think I like that a bit more. I like that a bit more. Yes. I don't even have an art style. My style changes drastically depending on what project I'm working on. Every single one of my projects has a different style, because I don't, and that's like detrimental to growing an audience, because you need to have a distinct style for them to latch onto. But for me, no, I don't like the idea of just having one style and then just sticking to that one style forever. I like doing whatever the fuck I want. I will never just draw in one style. You won't catch me dead. You ain't gonna catch me dead. Like, I love Matt Groening style. I have a story that I want to draw in Matt Groening style, but I don't know the legality of that. So I'm tempted to still make the story, but sell it for free, because then that's not copyright infringement, because I'm not selling anything, right? Styles aren't copyrightable. I think you can draw something in someone's art style, but you can't sell it. I don't understand it entirely. Because, like, Apple Black is a manga the style is heavily borrowed, but the style is heavily inspired by Kubo. But that's fine. Like, you can't. Kubo isn't going to be like, run me my shit. Like, it's a style. You can't copyright the way someone draws lines on a page. So I think if I did make the comic in Matt Groening style, I should be allowed to. I don't know. It's such a distinct style. I love it though. Always. I love his style so much. I would love to draw a comic in that style. But anyways. Olo. Neil, shut the fuck. No, you need to speak. This is a stream of consciousness. How often do I stream my consciousness? Not very long. Should I be lower down? I feel like this one isn't down enough. His glasses, because the only people who get bullied are people who wear glasses. Am I right? What if I subvert the expectations and give the other guy... Also, this other guy I'm referring to is the guy who helps him with his bullying problem and that becomes friends with him. What if I kind of reverse it where he has glasses and then this guy doesn't have glasses? I think I'm going to do that. See, you're seeing my process in real time. I'm not going to give this one glasses. What What if I just flip the whole fucking thing around and make him look... No, I don't mean that. I'm gonna stick with like this hair and this face for now. I like the glasses though. Is it he looks like Harry Potter, doesn't he? Oh, I don't give a fuck about Harry Potter. I don't give a fuck about Voyage. If Harry Potter was a manga that came out in like 2020, no one would give a fuck about it. The storytelling in Harry Potter just feels so dull compared to manga and anime. It's like Natsu, sort of a fire-breathing dragon, time-traveling fire-breathing dragon. Bleach, son of a Soul Reaper, and a Quincy who has to help the Soul King defeat the Lord of the Quincy's who wants to merge all three realms. And it's like Naruto, the reincarnation of Ninja Jesus, who has the power of a nine-tailed fox in him. And then Harry Potter, kid who lived under the stairs. Expecto Patronum! It doesn't... I don't think it would... It doesn't... Don't say the numbers. Like, Harry Potter doesn't hit as hard as manga and anime. I'm sorry. It just doesn't... I'm not gonna say it's boring. I have no right to call it boring. It's one of the highest selling franchises in the fucking world. But I mean, when you compare it to stuff, the storytelling that I'm a fan of and that I'm used to, it's not on the same, not level. But I mean, it's just so different that I can't even compare it. But I can't even begin to compare Full Metal Alchemist to Harry Potter. You know, it doesn't. The story is a different ballpark. Different. No, you can't even. Anyways, let's draw this boy's hair. No haircut, how I that's rude. Maybe he can't afford to cut his hair. Get a bowl cut. He has like a little swoop here. He's got a swoop here. I'm drawing swoops. He's got a little cowlick here. We have a little cowlick, don't we? And he's got a ding. He's got a ding. He's got a ding. He's got ding. He's got ding. He got ding. He got ding. Ass. Sorry. Black hair. No one has black hair. Everyone has very, very dark brown hair. There is no pigment for black hair in the human genome. Tell me a fact I don't know. I said a fact I don't know. I already knew that. Doubles. Why? Nigga look like Sonic. I have to raise it up a bit. Why are his eyebrows so high? What are you so surprised about? You days. That's better. We like that. We like that. We like this. We like this. We like it. We like this. Do we like it? Do we? Oh, alright. Okay. I want to see what he looks like with the glasses. I think I might. He looks like the guy from Gintama. You know? Which is fine. The guy from Gintama also looks like other people. It's fine. It's alright. No design is completely original. That's fine. It's okay. Glasses, no glasses. Glasses, no glasses. Glasses, no glasses. I might keep the glasses actually. The school uniform. The school uniform will be the same. No, there are blazers. I don't know why he's wearing a blazer. I guess to differentiate the characters a bit more, but why are you wearing a blazer? I can't remember a jumper. I don't want a blazer. You didn't get a blazer. As I had to wear blazers. If you could probably tell from my fucking voice, I had to wear blazers. I had to wear blazer-kin. No, I had to wear blazers in secondary school because every secondary school in the, not everyone, but I think most in the UK required students to wear blazers. Blazer. So not that they're in a nondescript school. Obviously, because I grew up in the UK, a lot of my scenery is very UK inspired because that's where I live. But this school in particular, it's it doesn't matter. It's any country. You can envision it in any country. I don't want to. It's a manga style comic. Like, it's in the style of a manga. As in the visual style. It's still gonna read from right to left because I'm a Western artist. I don't want people reading it. I'm gonna put a note in the front that says read it right to left. You know, like I'm gonna put because on mangas, if you open it the way a English reader would, there's a bit at the back saying you're reading it the wrong way. Read it that way. But I'm gonna put a bit at the back where it says you're reading it the wrong way. You're supposed to start from that and go the other way, just to avoid confusion. Anyways, we got thing and doppa. Also, I've realized all of my thoughts run away. No, all of my projects I calculated to complete them all, it would take me a little over 10 years. And I was like, that's not that bad. That's including my passion project, my longest one. That would take me at least 6 years to finish. And I was like, 10 years? 10 years isn't that bad. Because say I started working on them now. I don't know when I'll start working on them. But say if I did start working on them now, I would finish all my projects when I'm 34. Are you kidding me? What? Like, what was it? J.K. Rowling didn't even start Harry Potter until she was like, what, 33? I would have finished it. So that actually made me quite happy because remember, 10 years is going to pass anyways. So you might as well just do it. I might as well spend it working on my projects, you know? So that actually makes me quite happy to think about. Because some people, they spend 10 years on like their World of Warcraft. They spend 10 years on their Final Fantasy. They spend 10 years on their Call of Duty, you know? So I don't mind spending 10 years on my projects. That's what I want to do. I used to be I remember I was like, I'm going to start my own media production company. And I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. And I'm going to make video games. It's like, girl. Girl, just sit down and draw. Like, it's at this point where I actually don't care how many people read my stories. I just want to make them to have them. Like, I just want to make them to be like, oh my god, I made this with my own hands. Like, I can't wait to print out all my finished comics and like have them and like hold them and be like, I made these, my babies, you know? So yeah, that would be really fun. And even if it takes me 12 years to finish it, okay, I'd be 36. So I still finish them all. The time will pass anyways, you know? Or like, oh, what if it takes 15 years? Okay. I'll be 39. 24 plus that. I'll be 39. The time would have passed anyways, but now I have all my shit to show for, you know? So that's why I don't really get the whole, oh, it's gonna take too long. The time will pass fucking anyway. Just do it. So yeah, so this is one of the projects that I want to get out get it finished. It's 20. I think it's 24 pages. I've been so busy with work and life and work that I haven't really had time to just sit down and draw. But now, I don't know. Doing this, I think recording it, because in order to record, I have to turn the Wi-Fi off on my phone to make the battery last longer. And I'm kind of body doubling with myself. Oh, is that why I can focus? Did I just crack my own brain? Did I just accidentally do a bit of introspection and realize what helps me focus? Is a body doubling. This isn't for you. This is for me at this point. I'm not body. This video is for myself. I don't give a fuck who. This is me. This has actually been really helpful for me. Why? Why? I do that a lot. I ask why a lot, which is a good thing, isn't it? You need to ask why. I think my best friend and I body doubled once, and it helps a lot. I'm sure there's like a proper cognitive reason for why it helps. But it's the fact that I'm not sitting with a person, I'm sitting with a recording of myself, of the viewfinder of myself. But that's somehow helping me to focus, and also I'm talking instead of listening to music. Because music can be quite distracting. Because I don't like this song, I want to play a different song. Then I've got to go and find the song. But then the song is only 3 minutes long, and you end up doing that every 3 minutes, and you waste so much time. But this has been quite nice. I'm definitely going to do it again. And I've actually made progress on this. Not a lot. I mean, not a lot. Bitch! Just stop that. I forgot to draw blazers. How the fuck do you draw a blazer? It's like that. Oh my god. I gotta Google a fucking blazer. I don't know what it looks like. I don't know what a blazer looks. I don't know what a blazer looks like. Oh, for fuck's sake, blazer. It looks like that. Okay, alright. Yeah, it looks like that. Okay. It looks like what? Yeah, it goes like this, and then it goes like this. It's like this. This. What it's like? Yeah. Feels like that. Okay. Alright. I love characters. Oh, I love designing characters. I think when I was younger, I was like, I'm going to be a character designer. I grew up AI. I still love designing characters. I think after my main projects, I want to make a fashion Bible. Not a fashion Bible, but like, I want to draw my outfits that I've made in real life, but in a book. Because I have a very alternative fashion sense, but not alternative in the, I'm gonna sound so fucking corny, not alternative in the traditional sense, not alternative. You know how alternative dressing has just become code for just e-girl type outfits? You know, my outfits look different because I wear different things in a different way. So I actually do look alternative. I don't look the same as everybody else because I don't try to. I sometimes see girls with outfits that do look different, but none of them look like mine. None of them look like mine. I'm unique. I'm special. Ties. Where's the tie? How tall is the tie? How tall is the tie? Wrong adjective. How long is the tie? Ties are pretty long. It's a pretty long. It's a pretty long tie. Okay, here we go. That's about right. And then I'll keep the little decal there. Decal. It's not a car. It's not a car, Nia. It's not a car. Not a car, Nia. Like that, and then just a little shield in it. What's that school called? It's the Shield School. Other one's called Sword School. Shield and Sword's Pokemon School. They're all Pokemon trainers, no. Someone's gonna be like, oh my god, looks like my school uniform. Brother, shut up. No, it's not. Okay, here we go. And then trousers. My man's swinging, swing-a-ling, swing-a-ling. Oh my god, I saw a thing and it was like, I'm 19. These are my character designs. These are my manga character designs. I had like 20,000 likes. Baggy jeans. Baggy clothes. 20k likes. Nothing against her, but it's just something I see a lot. It's like, oh my god, those character designs are so cool. Baggy jeans. Baggy jeans. That's all you need. Is crack the code. I give my characters baggy trousers sometimes, but I mean like this, you know, the silhouette of like baggy jeans, and then it's like just big baggy clothes on like a tight, you know, got you, Kua. You know, I wasn't a fan of that. I read the first volume, but I couldn't get into it. But you know what I did get into? I read the first volume. I was like, Love Bullet. If Love Bullet came, no spoilers. If Love Bullet came out in the early 2000s, that shit would have went hard. Would have had Card Captor Sakura running for our money. That shit was amazing. I want to pick up the second volume. It was so good. The style, the story, the concept. Oh, I need shit like Love Bullet. I would cut. I love. That's my new favorite. Genuinely my new favorite manga. I fucking love that. If you haven't read Love Bullet, read Love Bullet. It's so good. Any manga with the word bullet in its name, you know, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. What am I doing? Oh. We built this city. What am I even gonna do? There we go. Seams on the trousers. I like middle trouser seams, if that makes sense. You know, when there's like a seam going down the middle of the trousers. Wow, that was necessary for me to repeat, wasn't it? Let me show you what I mean. How's your work going? How much progress have you made? For an hour. Whole hour passed. Nice. Good. Good. Let's erase me now. Erase me now. Okay. I see. It's been so long since I've been just sat down and drawn. It's very nice. I remember I used to sit down and draw every day. I used to draw for so long I would forget to eat, draw for so long that I would just wake up, roll out of bed, draw, sleep. It was quite nasty actually. Kind of miss those days though. Mr. Conviction. Gives me conniptions. No. I kind of miss when I was like really into drawing like that. It was really cool. Oh, his shirt's untucked. You're getting in trouble, boy. Tuck your shirt in. Piss me off. I'm kidding. Here we go. Connections. Let's do more of it. No, I'll do more of the, you know what I mean. Connections. I'm really struggling to draw a crotch. Come on now. Should I give him the middle trans theme? Should I just leave it? I think I might just leave it. I might just leave it. I think I might just leave it. Might just leave it. That's fine though. Okay, alright. Swing, swing. Swing-a-ling. Okay. 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 This is what we do. This is how we do. Yeah, chilling. Ooh, we're not doing that today. We're gonna be lazy. Gonna be a lazy Susan and okay. Who's gonna arrest me? I don't think I'm gonna put any more detail in his shoes. You ain't got no details in your face. You look easy to draw. Your character should be easy to draw. Fucking comic, actually. Thank you very much. Yeah, okay. What are the values, though? What are your values? I mean, like, in terms of... But then I might do the whole... You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Oh, shit. Like the lighter areas. It's like the pants are kind of shiny. You know what I mean? So if there's like light on it, it will come off lighter. If there's light on it, it'll come across lighter. Oh shit, Sherlock. Blazer, lighter grey, that's too dark. Hey, senor, too dark. What's going on? Oh, I forgot to draw his backpack again. We love it. Love to see it. No, we don't. We don't love to see it. I hate that saying. Right? Tie. Yeah. That's gonna be the same color as the trousers. I don't care. Well, I mean, I care, but I don't care that much. I might keep the soles. Hey, sister, soul sister. Hey, sister, soul sister. I'll probably make this black, actually. Hey, sister, soul sister. What color is your soul? Mine is... blue. What the... Okay. Alright. How are we looking? That thing, lane, right? I need to stop fucking saying. This is how you know I'm stuck on the fucking internet too much. Okay. Okie dokes. That's good. That's good. That's not. Why am I doing his pupils? Why am I doing his pupils? And then this, because it's not that important, what are you going to do? That's cute. This is just like like his concept art. I might still change things here and there, but overall, this is the kind of vibe I'm going for with this hair boy. This hair boy. This is the overall vibe. This is the vibe. Can you feel the vibe from this old chap? And then his bag. Well, I think because his trousers are black, blaze grey. It would be kind of. I don't really want to give him a dark backpack. You know. I mean, maybe. What would that look like? I think I'd have to lighten up. No. Lighten up the blazer a bit. And then and the tie, the same color as the blazer, maybe. Or maybe make that a lighter grey. Slightly lighter. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Should even be able to notice it. I'm gonna use screen tones as well, I should say. But this is not the finished. This isn't the final finish. This is like the finished design of him. But I'm gonna do a bigger drawing of him with screen tones so you can see what he's actually gonna look like in the comic. Because this is just a little teaser taster. This is just a little teaser. You ain't seen nothing yet. For the hair. Yeah. Erase the bottom bits a bit. Oh, isn't that cute? And your little cutie woody. A cutie patootie woody. That's the updated design for him. Yes. I think I'm happy with that. I'm a happy chap. Chapel? What's a female chap? Chip? I'm a happy chip. Happiest chip. Chip. Chip True. Yeah, that's fine. That's good. That's good. That's good for me. I'm happy with that. We hit it. We done did it. That was fun. It was nice. I did it. That's what I set out to do. I just wanted to redo his initial sketch. And I have. Very nice. So, this has not been for you. This has been a body double session for me. I don't care if you had a good time. I had a good time. If you got stuff done, good for you. I got stuff done. That's all I care about. Peace.